Welcome to this edition of Mornings. I'm Delbina Kandu, and what you just heard were the sounds and visuals of our lovely performers in tonight's talent show. Make sure to stick around for Nights at the Round Table to find out more information about the event tonight. Until then, we have a lot to tell you, so let's roll right into it. The boys and girls swimming and diving teams splashed their ways to tremendous heights last weekend at the PIAA State Championships. Congratulations to the North Penn boys 400 free relay for winning gold. The team consisted of Brendan Lau, Ryan O'Donnell, Mason DeMaro, and Masik Vandermolen. Other triumphs included Maddie Fakish, who won bronze in the both 200 and 500 freestyles. Brendan Lau for placing fourth in the 100 butterfly, Eli Planachaidov, who took fifth place finish in the 100 breast, Masik Vandermolen, who won sixth place in the 100 freestyle, the boys team who placed fifth and sixth in the 200 free relay and the 200 medley relay and placed third as a team overall. And finally, the girls team who placed seventh and eighth in the 400 free relay and 200 free relays. In addition, for the first time ever, the boys hockey team won the Flyers Cup with a score of 8-2, beating Council Rock South. They are headed to Pittsburgh this weekend to play Erie Cathedral Prep in the state championship game. Good luck to the Knights as they head to their first ever state championship game. On top of that, Chase Lechner finished 10th at the Bowling State Championships with one of the greatest seasons in North Penn history. Finally, our NPHS Athletics Department earning first place in the Best High School Sports Social Media Account category at Point Park's University Myron Cope Awards. Thank you to all of our student content creators, our athletic director, Mr. Berger, and to all of our followers. Amazing work and massive congratulations to all involved in the North Penn Sports Department, whether playing or supporting our athletes along the way. Although skies have been gray recently, Indian Cultural Association made last Friday a little more colorful with their Holi celebration.
Holi is India's celebration of color. It happens every year, so we just come out, have fun, play sports, run around and get each other all covered in colors, just to embrace color and joy in our lives. 3, 2, 1, go!
It's a big part of our culture. North Penn ICA has been around for almost 20 years now. The Indian population at North Penn is very apparent, but we also do this event not only for the people that are Indian culture,
you want me to get
but also other cultures. Come out and see what our culture's like and how we have fun.
Oh my God!
It's still a little cold here in Lansdale, but for some of our seniors, they're waking up to 70 degrees and sunny. Let's check in with our senior class to see how the first full day at Disney World and Universal is going.
All right, hi everyone! Hey! We're currently in Walt Disney World, the happiest place on earth! High 70 degrees, gotta love it. We're in shorts and a t-shirt. How you feeling, Mr. Fluck?
Wonderful.
Mr. King! We miss everyone back home. We're having a great time over here. Yeah. About to go to Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, all that fun stuff. So, yay. Woo! Yay! Yeah. Good? All right.
Hey.
Bye.
Thank you. Hey, thanks, Bob.
Mismatched socks going on as we're in Neurodiversity Celebration Week. The word neurodiversity refers to diversity of all people, but it is often used in the context of autism spectrum disorder. This includes diversities like attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, autism, dyslexia, and even lesser known neurodiversities like dyspraxia, which is motor skills issue that makes it difficult to learn skills and adjust body movements, and dyscalculia, which is a learning issue that makes it hard to learn concepts related to numbers and do tasks such as add and subtract. Today specifically is World Down Syndrome Day. This year, the theme of World Down Syndrome Day is calling on all governments to improve our support systems. Whether it's laws and policies to design, implement, and monitor support systems, social protection, or transport accessibility, change and progression can always be made. Mismatched socks are commonly worn on this day as people believe socks look and can represent chromosomes. The socks are purposely different as, mismatched or not, it doesn't matter what the socks look like, they are still socks and are all the same. We have Carly Buera in the studio to give you this week's lowdown. How's it going, Carly?
I'm doing great, Tegan. Debbie, I'm Carly, and without further ado, let's get right into the lowdown. Calling all leaders and trailblazers at North Penn High School. CPESA is looking for active participants in high school activities to participate in a video showcasing different pathways students can take at North Penn. If you participate anything from sports to theater, clubs, or volunteer work, be sure to check out your home office's Canvas for more info. North Penn will be participating in the annual 100 Box Food Drive Challenge throughout all of March. If you want to donate, stop by D103 to drop off any food you can donate. All donations will go to the Beanbag Food Program, who use the food to create weekend food boxes for children in the local community who may suffer from food insecurity. Please be sure to drop by and donate any goods you can. The class of 2027 is hosting a 3v3 double elimination basketball tournament this Monday, March 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. Sign-ups are $5 each and have specially extended to the end of the school day today. Sign-ups can be found during all lunch periods in the cafeteria or at E115. Players should show up 15 minutes early to the Navy gym to review the rules. Let's see which terrific trio totally triumphs. That's all we have for this week's Lowdown. I'm Carly Buera, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Carly. For this week's highlight in women's history, we feature figure skater Debbie Thomas.
I'm Nora Keller, back with Women's History Month feature. Women's History Month is a month dedicated to celebrating the contributions that women have made to the United States and the achievements of women throughout American history. The woman we will be focusing on this week is Debbie Thomas. Debbie Thomas is an American figure skater and physician, and she is the first African-American woman to win the World Figure Skating Championship on this date in 1986. Thomas started skating at age 5 in San Jose, and she competed in her first figure skating competition at age 9, finishing in first place. From then on, she was hooked on competitive skating. She attributes most of her success to her mother, who sacrificed to drive her over 100 miles a day between home, school, and the ice rink. By 1985, Thomas placed 5th in World Championships and won gold in 1986. The 18-year-old won the short program and landed 4 triple jumps to place 2nd in the long program, enough to win the overall competition. Thomas had also won the U.S. national title besides the World Championship that year. These achievements earned Thomas the ABC's Wide World of Sports Athlete of the Year award that year. She was the first female athlete to win those titles while attending college full-time since Tenley Albright in the 1950s. Thomas was a pre-med student at Stanford University during this time, although it was unusual for a top U.S. skater to go to college at the same time as competing. In 1986, she received a Candace Award for trailblazing from the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. After figure skating, Thomas became a practicing orthopedic surgeon specializing in hip and knee replacement. Debbie Thomas, another amazing woman in American history.
In other news, wait a minute. This just in, Julius Caesar is dead. Logan Golden is on the scene with more.
Beware the Ides of March. The annual celebration took place in B127. Students engaged in an interactive experience to learn about the Roman Empire. What is the Ides of March, you may ask?
The Ides of March is the day where Julius Caesar was assassinated, and we have the end of the Roman Republic, and within a few years we have the beginning of the Roman Empire.
But how is the Ides of March celebrated?
We learn about the assassination of Julius Caesar, and then as you can see, we stab a poorly made piñata of our dictator.
Wise words of Self-Log Tenga. He had it coming and he only had himself to blame.
Reporting for North Penn Television, I'm Logan Golden.
We have Nora in the studio with Arjun Patel and Neil Anand to talk about the return of the talent show. Nora?
Hello, North Penn. I'm here with Neil and Arjun, and they're here to talk about the North Penn Talent Show that's happening tonight. So if I want to go to this, when should I go and where should I buy tickets?
Yeah, so doors open at 6 p.m. You can buy tickets all day during lunch today for $5, or you could buy a ticket at the door.
Yep. Perfect. And so what are the kind of performances that we'll see?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different types of performances that are going to be there tonight. There's going to be bands, so guitars, bass, drummers, pianos, and they're going to be playing all types of music from pop to rock to jazz. And there's also going to be solo singers, dancers, saxes, violas, and violins. So there's obviously a lot of talent, a lot of diversity of the talent here at North Penn. So this is a time for us to showcase that and also celebrate it.
Amazing. So it seems like a lot of music, but why should people come and watch?
Yeah, so overall it's just a fun time. It's only for $5, but also you might get to see me and Neil embarrass ourselves live. So yeah.
Amazing. Is there anything else you guys want to add or any shout outs?
Yeah, I really want to say thank you to the NHS advisors and the advisor of TRIUM, Mr. Tumolo, Mrs. McLaren, and Mrs. Landis for making this happen. This really wouldn't be possible without them. And also, for all of you guys, when you come and purchase a ticket at the door for $5 or in lunches today, then you can also vote for a popular vote for your favorite performer. So you guys, if once you come, have a say in the winners.
Amazing. Thank you. I'm Nora Keller, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Nora. Let's check back in with Mr. Collier to find out this week's standings for March Mammal Madness.
Good morning, this is Mr. Collier, and welcome to another March Mammal Madness update. We had a very exciting week. Our number 1 seed, Thorold's deer, beat the Olympic marmot. The number 8 seed, Gelada, beat the eastern gray kangaroo. The Paca beat the greater mouse deer. The number 4 seed, Coati, beat the fig-eating bat. It actually ingested it. The aardvark defeated the bandicoot, the sun bear defeated the hedgehog, and the upset was the paradise flying snake beat the greater glider, and the Sunda Kaluga beat the northern flying squirrel, which had been our wild card winner. Last week, we saw 2 upsets in the roots and relics division. We had the horseshoe crab upset and the tuatara upset. But the real breaking news is we had a completely unprecedented result. We had the ginkgo tree up against the mycorrhizal fungi. And instead of one winning and one losing, they actually formed, just like they do in nature, a symbiotic relationship, and they are advancing together. And that is your March Mammal update for the week.
Seniors, the deadline for submitting your applications for senior awards is today. Make sure you have all your required documentation and accurate information for your application. That's all we have for this edition of Mornings. And I'm Delina Kandu, and make sure you show up at the North Penn Talent Show tonight or tune in the North Penn Television's YouTube channel to see it streamed live. And of course, don't forget to stay united, North Penn.